Here we go, bienvenido to Tulor.
Before Jesus Christ, the human arrived to the Atacama Salt Flat, 10,000 years. The big ice in the top in Los Andes mountain range melting, forming big freshwater rivers. It's possible to see the canyon, the ravines. This period in where there is a lot of fresh water, lasting no more than 1,000 years, and it is in this period in where the human arrived here. The fresh water increased the vegetation and the animals, and the human find a good place to live around the Atacama Salt Flat. These communities forming a culture, Licanantay culture or Atacamanian culture. And the people live here 1,300 years. A lot of time, because this was a trade port with another local, with another communities, Indian communities, indigenous communities from the coast, exchange the good here with another culture from Los Andes mountain range. So the importance of the Tulor village was a trade port.
What you have to understand is when it was first settled around here, the San Pedro River ran through it. So it was very green. They were able to practice agriculture, had their animals and everything. And about 500 AD, there was a tremendous earthquake which changed the entire course of the river, and it began to dry out, and now it looks like what you see today.
It's a small cave in that direction, and it's possible the local indigenous people mining copper to make arrowhead, head spears, knife.
See the entrance way back there, and we're still going that way. And here we have a Rica. Those are replica houses of how the people used to live here 2,700 years ago. The layout. This is nice and cool in here compared to outside. What kind of wood do they use, from the cactus also, or?
No, they use chañar tree and carrot tree, brea.
Do they have an idea how many people were in each family?
A normal family has 6. The houses was connected one each other, like with a small windows. Some of these houses was used, some of these rooms was used like a corrals, another like a kitchen, communitary yard.
Licancabur volcano was a god to these people. So they placed their doorways so they can look at their god. Do all doorways face towards the volcano?
Yes, mostly they.
Interesting. Not only did they find bodies of babies that were buried into the clay walls, but the locals, the indigenous people here, also put their valuables in the clay walls.
Down.
Those little lumpy things are foundations of walls that have not been excavated yet. So it's forbidden to walk through here. 12 personas at a time.
The neighbor can go into your house, you can go to the neighbor house.
A question which Alex doesn't know the answer to, and I certainly don't know the answer to, was there just one way of egress, getting in and out through other people's houses, or did each family have an exit or entrance into their house beside going through somebody else's? It wasn't until 1986 that Ana Maria Valam, an archaeologist, came here and started digging around and discovered its entire area. Before everything dried out, they had everything that they needed. They had salt to preserve their food, plus everybody needs salt. They could keep their animals or hunt animals in the Andes Mountain. They had water. What else do you need? The ingenuity of the human. We adapt and we survive. Some green brea bushes and some dried out brea. A little museum here that shows some of the flora and fauna of the area. Topography or geology. Some of the shards and the different items that they found while digging. Someone did a drawing of this indigenous person around the time of the conquistadors. It shows the only area that's been excavated so far. It's got to be a thankless task.